Hey guys, we're here at Bush Hall in London and I'm joined by Mr. Chase Rice. How are you, Chase?
Good, man. Real good.
It's good to see you again. Welcome back.
It's good to be back. Yeah, now at least I know a little bit of what to expect. It's going to be good.
And the big announcement came yesterday, C2C, which is going to be an absolutely huge opportunity for you. So how much are you looking forward to that?
Very much. I mean, the biggest thing for me is the fact that we get to bring the guys because everybody's seen last year just me and a guitar. Kind of takes, it's a different thing. It takes me back to, I started as a songwriter, so it takes me back to those days, which is fun. I don't ever get to do that hardly ever in the States, but this will be different. Like me as an artist, our shows are so energetic. Our shows are wild. They're different than hopefully anything anybody's ever seen before. So that's what we're going to bring over, and I'm looking forward to finally bringing that.
Yeah, we're looking forward to having you. You must hear a lot about C2C over in the States, because I'm sure you've got a lot of friends who've come over and played at the festival, and everyone who comes over here is just blown away by the whole experience. So.
Yeah, I mean, that's all you hear is just I didn't know country music was even popular over here really until last year when we came, but you do hear the thing, the talk around town of other artists saying, it's huge over there. So, but seeing it for the first time last year, it blew my mind. And then you hear all about C2C, and that one's still kind of up in the air for me. I mean, you can hear all about it, but then you don't really know till you get yourself in it. So, we finally get to get involved.
Well, you're kind of the perfect example of how to build a fan base over here, because you've come over here, done an acoustic tour, played smaller venues, and now you've got that opportunity at C2C, and it's just going to keep on growing for you. Yeah. So what's the strategy for the UK? Are you going to keep coming every single year and keep trying to build this thing?
Yeah, I think we have to. They're too damn good not to keep coming back, so we got to keep building it, and hopefully at some point we'll be headlining arenas ourselves. And when you're headlining arenas over here, I mean, that's no different than headlining arenas back in the States. It's an arena. I mean, that's the goal for anything, and we may be able to even get it quicker here.
And you're on the road this week with Jimmy Allen, who's a tremendous talent, absolutely loving his new album. So you must be excited to get on the road with him.
Yeah, I love Jimmy. I know Jimmy about a year now. We both signed at Broken Bow Records, and he's just a good dude. He's a fun guy to be around. He likes to party. I like to party. So we're the same type of guy. We like to hang out. We like to have a good time. Great musician, so it's cool for him to come over here for the first time, and I'm sure they'll love him.
Yeah. And you just mentioned the Broken Bow Records. You moved with them last year for the album. So tell us what it's been like making that transition to the new label, and what it's been like being a part of the Broken Bow family.
It's been amazing. It's finally a place where I'm like, okay, this is what it's supposed to be like. So I never really had that before, but to have the support of them, to have them actually loving my music and supporting it and working hard, if not as hard, sometimes even harder than me. My God, they push me to be better. So you got to have that in your corner to succeed, and they're a huge, huge part of what's happened the last year and what's hopefully about to happen.
And last time I spoke to you in Birmingham, you were super excited about Eyes on You. It was nearly ready to go as a single, and you were like, "This is going to be the one."
Yep.
And it's getting a little bit of traction now on country radio, so it's exciting times for that single.
It's finally, and the cool part is, it's kind of like we said it last year. I think this is the one. It's not even top 40 in the States on radio yet. It just started.
It's not far off though, is it?
It's almost there. It's almost getting to the top 40, but that's when it really starts to get the huge traction, and it's already, I think, 70 million streams worldwide, which is. That's a hit. I mean, it's already a hit, and it's not even a hit yet. So we'll just see how high we can take it.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about the process of kind of recording that song and why you felt it was a good pick for the single. Because, I mean, it's one of those that you hear it the first time, you're like, that is a hit record.
And that's why. I mean, the day we wrote it, it was like, man, these songs don't come along every day. It's usually when you write a song, sometimes you'll go in with an idea, sometimes you'll go in with a thought of what you kind of want to do. That day we had no idea. We had no idea what we wanted to do, and then out of nowhere Gorley started playing on the piano, and man, it was just like, oh, finally, like we weren't trying to do this, it just happened. And usually those end up being the biggest songs. Same thing with Cruise. We weren't trying to write Cruise, and it just happened. So those are the biggest songs typically, and sometimes you just get lucky and you gotta thank God for it.
Yeah. And you released a music video for it a couple of months ago. It's like 2.3 million views or something. It's on there. So tell us a little bit about the process of recording that, and because it was a lot of your travel videos, wasn't it?
Yeah, man, it was just Brian, the director. He kind of asked me what I wanted to do, and it was like he said, and then he worded it differently. He's like, "What would you do on your perfect day? Like, what would you want to do?" I was like, "Well, I'd be with friends. We'd be traveling. We'd be snowboarding." fly fishing. You put all that in one, camping around a fire. You put all that in one day. That's the best day I could possibly have. So he was like, all right, let's go do it. Just film it and have some fun with it. So it was a fun one to shoot.
That's awesome. In terms of live shows, you've been out doing some stuff with Luke Bryan, haven't you, recently?
Yeah.
You did the farm tour. So tell us what that was like, because there must be huge crowds at Luke shows.
Yeah, it's a party. I mean, it's huge. Yeah, it's about 15 to 20,000 people a night. You're in the middle of a field in a farm, in the middle of the first weekend, I think, or second weekend, I can't remember. Yeah, second weekend we did the Southeast, and then first weekend we did the Midwest. So, I mean, it was two different worlds, two different groups of people. But, man, all 6 shows were just as good as it gets.
You've got some headline dates as well, haven't you, when you get back? You're on tour?
Yeah, we started the Eyes on You tour. So I think last year was the Lambs and Lions tour we brought over here. This year we're bringing, I guess you could call this the start of the Eyes on You tour. Why not kick it off in London?
Yeah. So, and in terms of new music as well, are you already looking towards the next project, or still focusing on single releases for the last album?
I don't know what it's going to look like, but it'll be a new song. It'll be after Eyes on You. We'll put out one song, maybe 2 or 3, and maybe make it a deluxe of Lambs and Lions, or we'll just put out a new record. I'm not sure what it's looking like yet. It'll be my first release with Broken Bow Records, so don't know what it's going to look like, but it will 100% be new music coming early next year.
So I'm really looking forward to hearing that. Chase, enjoy the rest of the tour. Enjoy your time in the UK. Always good to see you, and we'll catch up with you next time you come over.
They keep singing, we'll keep coming.
Yeah, nice one, dude. Thank you.